He decided to lift it up because he's afraid the coyotes are going to get that wire. And they probably would.
Hi everybody, it's Robbie from Southern California, and I promised you that I was going to be looking for solar fountain kits that are in the United States, so when you order them, that you'll get them within a week or so, not this 3-month wait. And some of those, you already know the story, don't always make it here. So I ordered this from somebody in Southern California. I called and talked to him, and he said he had a bunch of these in stock. Now, this solar fountain pump kit is a little different than the other ones that we've been all using. So I'm going to have to test it out myself. So here is the pump it looks like. Let's unbox everything and let's all look at it and see what it looks like. Let's just take everything out. Oh cool, you've got instructions. They just came, so I'm really excited about this. 3 days. I ordered it and I had it in 3 days. So this was perfect. I'll get a close-up so you can see the instructions on it. But this solar fountain kit, this one you can take the pump apart and clean it, and it's got full instructions. It's got a valve that says that you can lower it or raise the pumping action on it, the amount of flow. All right, so we'll get a close-up of that so you can see that. And then here is the solar panel. Let me move the box out of the way so I can show you everything, because this is all new to me too. Look at that. Wow. This is no toy. This is amazing. All right, let's see what all this is that he sent. This is the pump. So let's look at the pump. And let's move some of this out of the way. I'll just move that in here right now. Okay, so this is quite a big pump. And this plugs into the solar panel. This has got a super long cord. That is really cool, because you could take this panel, you could set up your fountain and then move this thing really far. I can see this is a very long cord. So that's really good. You can get it totally out of the way. Let me see what's on the back. Okay, now it's got this. So let's see what this looks like. It's for a stand. So I'm assuming this is the stand. This is a stand. We don't have that with the other one. Let's get that out of the way. It looks like this. Like I said, this is all new to me. I've never set this up or anything. Okay, so we've got a stand. Oh, cool. Look at that. So you could set it up in your yard, and you could set this up and then move it. And let me see, it's got a ball joint fitting underneath. I just made it real tight. So I see that you can angle it towards the sun. You always want to angle it towards the sun. This is really nice. Now, this might be a little big for what I use it for, but I'll get something set up and try it out. So that's really good. Let's take some of this out right now. So I'm not setting it up here, but this is a big bonus to me, really big bonus. And if you really want to get it up higher for any reason, you could always take a heavy-duty tomato stake and you could zip tie it on and move it even further wherever you want. So that's a big bonus, because the little ones don't have anything. This is massive. Now, he also sent a pipe. This was a bonus, he said, with it, because it doesn't come with it. And I bought a pipe for the small unit online, and it was about 6 feet. There, it's $9. Now, if you can go to a tropical fish store, a pet store, and you can get the right fitting, some of the hardware stores have it too. For the small ones, or even this one, they generally sell them anywhere from $1 to $2 a foot. So this is not bad. You get a nice pipe. So this pump has a lot of force and really can go far. So he sent the pipe, and that's really good. So you could get, extra pipe if you wanted. Now, I see he's got a piece in here. So let me see what this is. Let me see. All right, because like I said, I've never set this up yet. I haven't. See, this doesn't fit on here, and this doesn't come out, does it? No, this is all one piece. I don't want to force it. Well, let me see if the pipe fits. The pipe fits. I see what it is. This is a little loose, the pipe he sent. And I see this is a little tight, because this isn't really going to work. What you could do, and I've done this before, is you could drop some of the pipes. I've done the ends in boiling water, and this gets really, really soft. And you may be able to get this on here, so when it cools down, it'll be a really tight fit. The other thing that you can do, which is so easy, take a little masking tape, any type of tape. Not a clear tape, because that gets wet and the gel comes off, the glue comes off. Masking tape, paper tape, something like that, and you can wrap it around the pump is what I would do, and then you would be able to force on a tube that's a little big, and it would be so snug. It works. I've used it in the garden that way. So I may do that if boiling water doesn't get this to fit, because this isn't going to fit, and I'm not going to force it because I don't want to break that. Once you break that, you're out of luck. So I'm going to put this back in here because I don't want to lose that. So all in all, I think this is a great unit. We're going to test it. I'll show you what it looks like tested. I think this is fantastic. It comes with a stake. You can add on your own pole. You can zip tie your own pole if you wanted it more off the ground. Let's see. This has got a hole here, so I'm assuming, yep, this plugs in here. Now, we don't have any sun today, so I don't know if this is even going to work. No, we have no sun. Oh, yeah, it's buzzing. It's going to work even with no sun. So the pump is working. Let me unplug it. Well, let me show you the difference on the ones we've been using since I've got one here. I think this is fantastic. If it becomes too forceful for the little bowls, for me, I know that I've got bigger units, like I've got the 5-gallon bucket set up. That will be great. And then Gary's got, of course, his big ponds, and he likes the circular motion, so he's got two, let's look at this. Two of the small pumps set up. He would be able to, without even testing it yet, I can see one pump would be enough. So I could take his two small ones. These are the ones that we're all used to, that we've been getting. And last year, these things used to run anywhere from $10 to $15. Now here's the thing. These little ones now, if you find them in the United States, and I mean here for sale in the United States, they're running anywhere from $35 to, I've seen them as high as $55. So they're quite high. And yes, they do come with your attachments. I rarely use the attachments, and we'll go over the attachments in another video. These have no way to put a stand on, even though I've already figured out another way to make a stand for it. We'll talk about that again in another video. But, okay, yes, I know. But anyways, you can see the big difference in them. And this pump really wants to go. So they're going to work even in the cloudy day today. Let's unplug this so it's not doing its thing. I want to show you the difference between the two. Oh, this does not want to come loose. There we go. The panels are absolutely different. This is a very small, low electricity type, coming through. This one you get a whole lot more power to it. This is a very small motor, and this one is bigger. So if you are looking for something to put just a little tiny bowl out, and you want a little movement for the birds, this is probably going to be a little bit too much, because I think even with that size motor in a small bowl, it might move it around too much and it might actually shoot the water out. These do come with these little kits, and I showed this. I'll do this in a separate video. In fact, we'll go over each and every one. This comes with all the little sprayers and stuff. I rarely use them. I got bags of them all over because I don't use them. So this does not, there we go. They come with the sprayers and the attachments. They don't come with any hoses, and that's when you have to go to the tropical fish store and see, this hose is way too big for it, so you need a smaller hose. But that is the difference between the two. Here's the thing. This one right now cost me $35 plus $8 shipping. That's not really that bad, considering it's the shipping that's bringing it up. But these are also costing that much right now. So keep that in mind. Now, yes, you can buy them from China, and they've lowered their price a little bit again, so they're down again to about $15 from China. But with everything going on, they may or may not get here. I'm just letting you know that. And their shipping, coming to you, their shipping time, they're putting it as high as 3 months. And you've got to be careful where you're buying it from, because you may end up losing your money if you don't get it. So that's the only thing. The only thing I recommend, I love these, I got these all over, is make sure the seller, whoever you're buying from, be it eBay, Amazon, Walmart, anywhere, because even Walmart, they have sellers on there that is not part of Walmart. You want to make sure it's coming from the United States. And the biggest thing is check the date of delivery. The date of delivery. If it says you'll get it in a week, you're good to go. Then that's perfect. If it says it's going to be 2 or 3 months, you may or may not get it. I lost 2 orders that did not get here because they told me this company from China, both of them, both sellers told me that they were not shipping. Long story, I'm not going to get into it what happened. I had to fight for my money back, but I got my money back. So that's the big thing. Check to make sure the seller is in the United States and that they're shipping the product from the United States. I spoke to him, very nice gentleman. I don't know him, he doesn't know me, but I did call him and he does have these. He did inform me that once he's out of these, he told me he doesn't think he can get any more because from when he contacted them, there's no shipments coming in from China, so he won't get any more. Yes, it's made in China. It's made very good, but the problem is he can't get them either. So let's get this tested and see what it looks like, and then we can compare the two. You know how these work. It's a low, very low flow, and we'll see what this looks like. So that's the small panel, and that's as far as the small one goes, which has been fine for me for the bathtub. That's the small one. And that's the small one. Now I'm going to swap it and put the other one on. So now I'm taking off the small pump and we're going to put on the new one and see how powerful. Let's turn this thing all the way up. And we're going to put on the new one. And this fits on really good, this hose. This hose is from an aquarium store. Okay, now let's go test it. There's my helper. He's helping me now. That's the new panel. And that's a super long cord. We have so much more, so we could take it all the way down the wall, or we can put it up on the wall, but look at that. Look at that, it's got a lot more power than the other one. So this pump does have more power. It is set at the highest, and it's doing quite good. In fact, this is its new home for now. And I got myself a stand too with it. So I guess with that, have a great day.
And don't forget to eat what you grow.
Cool.